here comes Taylor. Okay, I think everybody's here. Hello, Taylor. Oh, she's connecting. Hello. All right, so we have a slight adjustment. Today's going to be a shorter class. Emma and Michelle will play. And then on Monday at 4:30, the rest of you four will play. But I'm sure it'll probably still be less than, oh, here comes Clea. It'll still be less than an hour. Hi, Clea. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you all together. Okay, so Clea, I just said we have a slight change in that just 2 people are going to play today, 4 people on Monday. So today you'll get a little early release on a Friday, and so today it's going to be Emma, followed by Michelle, and my old timers know that, you know, usually we have a really nice gathering in Earl Recital Hall, right? And I bring food and friends come and sometimes parents. So next year we'll be back to that format, and Jerry's there, and he's always fun and wonderful to have company because he's so great. So, but this is the next best thing. We're still together. And so I think we'll just, if Emma's ready, we'll get started and think of, you know, if any comments you'd like to make afterwards about the piece, if you didn't know it, if you did, or, you know, what you like about it. And I forgot what else I was going to say. I forgot. Couldn't have been very important. The sound quality, as we all know, is not ideal. And I think Emma's going to use her accompaniment that Jerry sent. And what we've discovered is once she starts playing, the accompaniment fades a bit. It's hard to hear, but you may be able to somewhat hear it. And when you get to the cadenza, you're going to just turn it off, right, Emma? What's going to happen? Or
so there are a few spots where there are long stretches of piano, like one is 32 measures. I will not make you listen to it. I'm going to try and jump through the recording. So if you see me like doing that, it's because I'm going through it on my phone. And then the final part, he does a little intro, and then I'm going to cut the recording, and I'm going to do a cadenza, and it's going to sound incomplete, but yeah, it's over. So
okay.
That's the first movement. And then, should I play the two movements consecutively?
Yeah, she's going to do well, you can introduce the piece and what movements you're playing, and do your little spiel.
Yeah. Should I start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody ready? Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty ready.
So
do a little thumbs up. Here we go.
I am playing Clarinet Concerto No. 3 by Stamitz in B-flat major. There are 3 movements, Allegro moderato, Romance, and a rondo. I am playing the first and the third movement. It was written in the 1770s-ish, early classical period. It's very shady about who first performed it, but it might have been first performed by Johann Joseph Beer in Paris around the 1770s again. And it was published by Jean-Georges Sieber. And I am playing the C.F. Peters edition, which was copyrighted in 1957. So, a lot of
it's very vague, some of the dates surrounding this piece. I have read that too. And Beer, the famous clarinetist of that time, they think that he collaborated with Stamitz on a bunch of Stamitz concertos. There's a whole bunch of them, and this is one of them.
I based it off of, there's definite stuff about No. 6, but this is No. 3, so I just kind of guessed based on No. 6 when it might have been.
I did a little digging, and I read something people think it was composed, what did I write down? Between 1778 and 1785, but nobody's really sure. So you were on target by saying the 1770s. could have been a little later. And it's interesting, it's not that much before Mozart wrote his clarinet concerto, but the style is really different, and maybe we can talk about that. So afterwards, after you hear it.
Interesting. There was one account that said possibly Karl Stamitz and Mozart, young Mozart, played a concert together.
Ah, quite possible, yeah, because their dates are very similar. Do you have the birth dates of Stamitz handy?
I do not.
Okay, I wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it? I guess I didn't write it down.
Was it 1740s, I think, maybe?
He died, Mozart was 1791, he died shortly before that. So they lived, they were contemporaries of each other.
Okay. So. Should I start? Good. Okay, please.
How's that? I'm one of those rare people that has a house phone and it rang and I'm waiting for my husband to pick it up at the other end of the
That's
house.
okay. Yeah, this is the third one.
Good job. She did a good job of memorizing how much time Jerry gave her in the last movement to do her little cadenzas. You had it timed perfectly. So, any comments from the audience?
I really like in your third movement, like at first it's a really jubilant dance like, and then you kind of smooth to a more legato ones, and I really like how you do that, because for me that's really difficult.
Thank you.